Hi, my name's Jen Cushman. I'm an empathic intuitive and an energy practitioner. I'm also a creative coach for women. Today is April 14th, 2025, and my Magic Mondays Love and Learn topic today is about blame. One of the things that we are seeing a lot of the world, and we have for a really long time now, is that there's just a lot of blame going on. There's like blame flowing, there's blame throwing, there's the blame game. It just seems like there's a lot of that happening. And then one of the things that I see is the trickle down effect. When something is so much in our awareness and it's out there, it's almost like a virus and it comes in and it infects us. And I'm seeing people who are generally happy, generally joyful, really positive people that are starting to really get infected by this blame throwing that is going on. So, what I wanted to do is, I don't want to point fingers, I don't want to blame. I just want to bring a little bit of awareness to the subject today. Okay. I also find that I've been doing this. So, this is a lesson for myself just as much as it is for any of the rest of us. There's an old saying that says, when you're pointing one finger that way, there's two fingers pointing back at you. So if you are seeing something, if it is in your awareness and it is a negative emotion or a negative event, it is meant for you in some way. You are here to experience that event or that emotion in some way, shape, or form. My belief system, what I was taught, what I deal with in my coaching is that when it is in our awareness, it is for us to get the learning and the lesson. If you have a negative experience in your life, or you are part of a negative event, and you aren't able to look at the event and in some way be able to come out of it and have a learning for it, then what happens is we get stuck in that negative event. We get stuck in those negative emotions, and it's a spiral down effect. It's just a feeling of ick that continues a feeling ick and a continual feeling ick. And the way our conscious minds work is that it creates a pattern. So then we will have a lifelong pattern of the way we respond to those negative emotions and that negative event. So one of the things that happens is blame, is that I'm seeing that the second that we make anything about them, the other person, rather than turning those two fingers back on us, then we're in victim mode. And when we're in victim mode, we're not in empowerment mode. Now, here's the hard thing, guys. This is so common, okay? It's just part of life. We go about our day, we have interactions with other people. Sometimes we will have an interaction and it's a headbutting. And there's something in that moment or in that person or in you, that just bumps heads. And then there is a passive aggressive comment or there is some kind of negative exchange. And then it can really just spiral down and it can ruin your whole entire day. This happens often in the workforce when you are having to work with other people, and you never know what that person is coming in with. If they're coming in with a bad day, if they had a fight with their spouse, if they had something going on with their teenage children, if their mother's sick, like, you have no idea in a workforce situation what your coworker is actually going through and what strategy they may be running in order to just be in that very bad mood. And their very bad mood might match your very bad mood, and then there might be some exchange. And then you go on with your life, all of us, myself, you go on with your life and, like, why was Paul in such a mood? Why did he say that to me? What am I doing wrong? Why doesn't he like my report? What did I put in there? So what I will do is, you just have to come back. And one of the things is to realize that human beings are meaning making machines. We make meaning out of things through our own filters, our own delete, distort, and generalize. So when we make meaning out of it, that meaning may or may not be the truth. Okay. That coworker, that negative exchange may really not dislike your report. He may have said something critical to you, didn't handle in the best with positive feedback, was having a bad day, bumped up against your stuff, and then it turned into something. So that is how blame can escalate. So really what I just want to talk about today is to say, when you are looking at a situation, this is how you know it's shadow, Okay. There's a difference between shadow and doing your personal growth and development work. When you are looking at something and there is a pattern that is repeating itself, and it's a different person or a different event, and yet the energy of it is still the same pattern. And if you keep saying, it's not me, it's them, it's not me, it's them, it's them, it's them. Well, when you look at that, one of the things that we really need to ask ourselves is, what is the common denominator? Who is the same thread that's in there? Who is always seeing this pattern? Who is always having the same experience? If it's different people with the same general experience, the same general energy, and you're having that experience, guess what? It's not them, it's you. Okay? And the thing is we are meaning making machines because we have to get to the information so quickly. Our unconscious mind processes like a supercomputer. Our conscious mind processes much slower. We run our patterns and our strategies based on the past of our unconscious experiences. It links it together in a change quickly so we can process quickly and we continue to do all the things that we need to do in our life. So look at those patterns, look at those behaviors, look at your coping mechanisms and the way you do it. And if you're experiencing a lot of victimization in your life, or a lot of blame, or a lot of judgment, or you seem to be around a lot of people who are critical of you, look at it and see, is there anywhere in you that you might be critical of you? Is there anywhere in you that you might be critical of other people? What is the link and what is the awareness? And the reason why it's important is because we don't want to live in victimhood. We want to live in empowerment. And empowerment means I see this, it's not pleasant, I don't like it, and I can do something about it. If they're having a bad day, then that's on them. I can do something about it. I can let that go, and then I don't let it ruin my day so I can still have a bright and sunshiny day. Okay? So that's what I really just wanted to bring up is all of this is personal growth and development work. It's not easy, right? That's why there's 2 million books. That's why there's coaches. That's why there's personal growth and development programs. And yet the principles and the tools are very simple. And that's what I want to do is I just want to bring up the principles and the tools to help you evolve, help me evolve, and to help us have a generally happier life where we get to live more peaceful, calm, and centered. Okay? So I hope you guys have an amazing Monday today. I hope you have an amazing week ahead. And I hope that you are able to find joy and find the learnings even in the difficult moments.